What is going on, everybody? It is SB Plays, and today we are going to take a look at all of the 3 sneak peeks that Supercell released for the new game Clash Royale. You all know that it is a really cool game. I've also posted two videos for that, and there will be more videos coming soon for this game. I'm loving it. I'm currently in the Pekka's Playhouse Arena, and I'm loving it. I'm totally loving it. So let's take a look at the first sneak peek, which is the new arena getting introduced in the game. So as you can see on the screen, it is pretty badass. So as you can see, it is named the Builder's Workshop, and it unlocks at 1700 trophies and moving towards the 2000 trophies. So what arena is it at that point? So the arena at that 1700 points trophies will be moved to 2000, and the last arena, that is what is it called? I totally forgot the name, but the last arena will be moved to 2300 cups. So that is going to be pretty badass. Just take a look at the arena, and I'll just flash the picture over there and take a look at the artwork over there, the tree and all the gears and thing. It looks pretty badass. So that is it for the first sneak peek. Let's move on to the second one, that is the multiple battle decks. So as in Clash of Clans, you could save 3 bases for the normal ones and 3 bases for the war. So in the same way, you can go on and save 3 different kinds of decks at the same time, and you can swap them anytime as you want. So it is going to be pretty helpful, and as you can see, there are some minute changes in the game. The what do we call that? The fireball icon has changed. It is in the left hand side, far left hand side. So that is not so cool in this, but when they released this sneak peek, they didn't realize that they are showing off 2 new cards over there. So the poison spell on the bottom, and also the what do we call that, the dark prince on the right hand side of the second battle deck. So you can see a fair picture of what it would look like if you had seen the sneak peek a day before yesterday, but they released all of the cards yesterday. So we are also going to take a look at all of those. So as you can see, you can save 3 battle decks at the same time. It is pretty easy, simple and nifty as it is. So that is it. And they also released some bonus sneak peeks. 2 new chests will be available, the giant chest and the super magical chest. I'll also flash the pictures of both of these over there, and also the forum post, and both can be bought from the shop and one from battle. Okay, that is it. So for the third and the last sneak peek, according to me, or according to some YouTubers on YouTube, so the third sneak peek will be the last. That is, they'll be introducing 6 new cards over there. So the picture that I'm flashing right now is the old one. They didn't show the 2 of the legendary cards in this, but I'll be flashing all of the stats over there. So for the 6 new cards, there will be the rare card, that is the 3 Musketeer, then 2 epic cards, the Dark Prince, the Poison, and also the Wizard, I guess, and the common card will be the Giant. So we'll take a look at each of the stats right now. So let's move on to the first one, that is the Poison spell. The poison spell will be the same as you all have seen in Clash of Clans. So it covers the target area in a sticky toxin, damaging and slowing down troops and buildings. So it will damage both the buildings and the troops over there. So 86 damage per second for the troop, and the 35 damage per second for all the crown towers, and it will last for 10 seconds, and it is a rare card. It is freaking awesome. It is going to be a blast using these kinds of spells over there. So moving on to the next one, the 3 Musketeers. So the stats are pretty basic and the same as the Musketeer, but it will be spawning 3 Musketeers at the same time. It is pretty costly, that is 10 elixir. It is definitely costly, and it also takes a ton of gold to upgrade it to level 10, as you can see on the screen, and it is a rare card. It is going to be fun to use those. So for the third one, we are talking about the Royal Giant. It is also a common card, so that it will go to level 12, and instead of a melee giant that we had previously, we are now having a giant which has a cannon in his hand and looks pretty badass, a level 7 giant type thingy over here. So it holds a cannon in his hand and shoots from over a long distance, like 6 tile range. So it is going to be a musketeer and a giant mix over there. And if you take a look at the hit points, it is pretty tanky over there. You can use it in a ton of compositions. It can also do a ton of damage, like 112 damage is not so bad over here. So sighting his massive cannon at enemy buildings, the Royal Giant comes in like a wrecking ball. So there goes Miley Cyrus in this. So I think that is pretty much for this card. So let's move on to the next one, which is the Ice Wizard, and that looks pretty badass. So it is a legendary card. So I'm telling all of these cards in a random order. I didn't realize that I was doing so. I had just a brief picture of this on my desktop, and I'm just reading off all of the stats and telling you what is going on right now. So talking about the Ice Wizard, so it is a legendary card and it can be upgraded to 6. So you must be knowing that the legendary cards go to the level 6, the max level. For the epics, they go to the 8 levels. The rare go to 10 levels, and also the common goes to 12 levels. So that is it for all the level stuff over there. Talking about the Ice Wizard, it is looking holy shit badass. So taking a look at his hit point, it is fairly, what do we call it? So it's fairly cheap, like 3 elixir cost. That is nothing in front of any other troops we have seen right now. So it has 64 hit points, no, 64 DPS, and it also freezes the enemies for some time, so it also makes them slow. So it will make it easier for us to defend a lot of rushes over there, and it also does splash damage. So he shoots ice shards at enemies, slowing down their movement and attack speed. Okay, that will help a lot, and it also targets air and ground troops at the same time. It also does aerial damage, 96 aerial damage. So it is going to be pretty cool to use these kinds of stuff. So talking about the second legendary card for now, the Princess. Take a look at the Princess. She's going to be total badass in the game. I didn't get the max level stuff over there on the screen, but we have the stats. We can take a look at it. So it is a legendary card. It can go up to level 6. The hit points will increase by 34, so they will go to 384 hit points, and also damage per second will be 80, and also the aerial damage will be what it would be, 240 or something. So it will be 240, and it also gives a ton of experience. Just take a look, 3200 experience points is pretty epic according to me. And it also does aerial and ground damage. So I'll leave the link to Nicket Knight's troop spotlight video in the description below, so you can take a look at all of the cards in action. I don't have any footage of these cards in action, so I'll leave a link in the description below for all of you guys to take a look. And let's move on to the last one, that is the Dark Prince. So I was waiting for this troop for a long time. I had seen the icon of this troop, but I loved it. I'm loving it actually. So I have taken a look at Nicket Knight's video. I'll provide the link in the description below. What in the world, I'm saying this 3 times in a row. So talking about the Dark Prince, it is an epic card, so it will go to level 8. And talking about this, he will have a shield in his hand. So you have to first break his shield, then he'll do aerial, no, it will do area splash damage. So it is going to be pretty nifty to use these kinds of troops in the game, and it will also change a ton of army compositions in the game. He's a melee attacker, medium speed. Hit points will be 1351, shield hit points will be 386, damage per second 160, and aerial damage will be 241. That is going to be pretty awesome. It's just like a brother of the prince, just holding a shield and doing aerial damage over there. So this is going to be fun. Totally loving this update, and I'll provide you any further sneak peeks if they're released today or tomorrow. And I guess today there will be a maintenance break. for Clash Royale, as they were going to do something in this pretty maintenance break. So, and there are also some bonus sneak peeks for this. The legendary cards can be found in any chest, so you can find it in any arena, I think, and the super magical chests have the highest chance of containing a legendary card. So I think that is pretty much for this video, guys. I think I have covered each and everything, all the sneak peeks. Okay, I have a checklist on my screen right now, so I'm taking a look at all the things. And so I hope you enjoyed this episode, guys. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to my channel. It only takes 1.7 seconds to do so, and also motivates me to make more and more videos for all of you guys. And I'll leave a link to the gameplay video of Naked Knight playing the new update, so I'll provide the link in the description below. So go ahead and take a look at the video, and also give a shout out that SB Plays told us to watch this video. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and as always, keep clashing on. Peace.